Hello and welcome to Tantrum House Studio Awesome. I'm Katie.
And I'm Ryan. In this overview video, we will be giving you a quick look at Hollow Pact by Studio Midhall. Hollow Pact is a cat and mouse game with unique gameplay and a creepy, otherworldly feel. This game is for one monster player and two scoundrels and typically lasts around 2 hours. Please keep in mind what we are showing are prototype components, and everything is subject to change for the final printing.
In Hollow Pact, players will either be playing as the monster who is attempting to keep the artifacts from leaving by any means possible, or as one of the two scoundrels that are trying to steal a secret item and then make it out alive. With the board set up, there's a single tile face up, and then as players move their characters to a new tile, it will be revealed. The scoundrels are attempting to make it to a specific exit tile, with all the while the monster will be stalking them.
On a scoundrel's turn, a player will be using their allotted stamina to pay to play cards or take character actions. Scoundrels will interact with two different decks, the Deeds deck and the Remnants, to augment their turns. They are also competing for the most spirits on the ritual tiles to gain extra actions at the start of their turns. Scoundrels are trying to escape, complete two hidden objectives, and have the real artifact, the real cargo, all at the same time.
On the monster's turn, they are going to be trying to hinder and or kill the scoundrels. As with the scoundrels, the monsters must take its turn using the stamina allotted. The monster is also competing with the scoundrels to gain the ritual tiles' extra actions. The monster player will interact primarily with two decks, the Deeds deck and the Curses. After obtaining curse cards, the monster can then give them to the scoundrels to hamper their progress. The monster can also attack the players if they share a location and if they have the right deed card. The monster is going to try to kill everyone, and it has a primal urge card that if conditions are met, it will give the monster an advantage.
Scoundrels have a physical health and a mental health called sanity. These can both receive their own types of damage. If the physical health is depleted, then the scoundrel dies. If they deplete their sanity, they flip their player board over to their insane side. This side of the card has different base actions and requirements for secret objective cards. The scoundrel will also die if they lose all of their sanity while insane.
And speaking of dying, there are many win and lose conditions and degrees of success for everyone in Hollow Pact. Winning for the scoundrels or for the monster could include legendary or bitter, depending on the outcomes, along with the possibility of a traitor. So overall, this game is really a cat and mouse type game for 3 players that creates an interesting balance between meeting objectives, running for your life, and backstabbing anyone who gets in your way.
Cards are your friend here. You don't want to run too low on cards because they're what give you new options of what you can do on your turn other than just your base actions. So don't get card poor, but you are limited to a hand size of 6, so don't be gathering too many cards either.
Yeah, so you still have to pay to use those cards. On the flip side, though, those cards, if you can't use them during your turn and you're just going to have to discard them anyway, you can use them to plead? What's it called?
Plead for spirits.
Pleading for spirits. At the end of the turn, you can turn in a card and get the spirit cost for those, and those will really help you as you're placing the spirits down for the rituals so that you are really getting a lot more that you can do on your turn. Or you could be blocking somebody from getting more to do on their turn.
The cargo is hidden in a box, so you don't actually know until you get the ability to reveal the cargo which one is the real cargo, the artifact that you're trying to smuggle out, and which one is the fake. So make sure you figure it out and exchange the right cargo so that you can get out and win the game.
Yeah, so there are a lot of different options for, like, there's different cards that give you the ability to check the cargo and to secretly look at it, or to openly look at it and reveal to everybody what you have. And then you have cards that will do swapping around of the cargo. So this game also has a fair amount of scenarios. We just are showing you one scenario setup. I believe there are plans to have other monsters, potentially other scoundrels, and many other scenarios that need to be played through. So there's a lot to look at and check out for this. And if you are interested in this type of game, something a little bit of creepy, something a little like run for your life, please check out Hollow Pact by Studio Midhall.